There's the opening whistle, and we're underway at Percival Molson Memorial Stadium. FC United against Les Elephants FC. My name's Graham Naismith on the commentary with you. Our head referee today is the experienced Igor Harhu, a Belarusian. He's got an Egyptian and a Greek assistant referee, and Albert Zabili is the fourth official. Right, running onto the ball here, they're going to be called onside. FC United with a drive. It hits the field goal uprights, which are out of play. Les Elephants were expecting that one to be called offside, and they were almost caught napping, not even a minute into the game. Les Elephants, as you probably inferred right there, are in their white uniforms, generally wearing orange, but today, because of the clash of colors, they are in their white alternate uniforms. Moving from right to left on your screen, FC United in yellow going the opposite direction, and here comes Les Elephants, but that one knocked away in the middle of the park. A couple of moves there, and now they're going to be put under pressure. A shove. The referee says no foul, as the goalkeeper banks that one off of an FC United player and out. This should be a pretty interesting game. Both teams with quite a bit of talent. FC United, a couple of players of theirs are quite experienced in the Premiership of Montreal, while Les Elephants are no slouches themselves. They are a very good team. They play some attractive football, and they should be threats in this Premiership of Montreal. Les Elephants, named after the Côte d'Ivoire national team, and almost all of the players can draw their roots back to Côte d'Ivoire in some form or another. Some are even born in the African nation. And there's a nice long throw down the line, causing a bit of trouble here for the FC United defense. Les Elephants have it, moving it through the middle of the field. That one perhaps off a hand, but we're going to play on as here comes FC United trying to dribble through and slip it through, but a defender got there. Now right back the other way, Les Elephants lifting it over the top. He's got the pace to get onto it. He's being hassled by a defender. Still going. Defender falls down. Loose ball now at the top of the box, gathered by FC United. So not even 3 minutes in, both teams had runs at goal, but neither could actually trouble the opposition netminders. Les Elephants trying to combine physical play there. He won the ball. That did not win the ball, however, and it's going to be a foul. Ball looking over the top now. They're going to be onside. Bit of work being put in down the flank. Now trying to cut inside. Trying the shot. It's a low one. And it's a simple save for the goalkeeper, getting his hands and body behind the ball. Now a press being put on, but Les Elephants look to get out of it. Bit of a clash here in terms of experience amongst the two teams. Les Elephants, the players know each other quite well, both on the field and off it. So you'll expect to see a lot of chemistry amongst the players in white, while FC United, some of them know one another, but there are others who are new to the team and still trying to organize their chemistry, although they do have a few games under their belt here thus far in the season, so they're probably getting used to one another. Goalkeeper hard off his line, doesn't matter, it was offside anyways. You'd have to say, if you were to ask me earlier in the season if there was a favorite in this match, just looking at it on paper, I'd say Les Elephants would be favored, but FC United have had some good results early in the season, and Les Elephants have faltered slightly. So both teams eager to get full points out of this one. Ball looking over the top, headed away by a defender. FC United with some trouble to clear it away as there was a good press put on. A bit of time on the far side. Left-footed ball up the field. It goes to waste. And it's easily gathered by Ricardo Botero, the goalkeeper for FC United. Spinning around the midfield now. FC United have it, and they're going to dribble away with it with lots of pace, running right at the back line, asking some questions here. They're still going, cutting it back through the middle, but a defender was on the right foot and cleared it away. Les Elephants trying to get their line up after that bit of defending, and they'll have some more to do here. And they cleared it away, but not without conceding a foul. Ball resting pretty much right on the 30-yard line. Very, very central. Perhaps favors a left footer slightly, as they'll try to curl it over the wall. Two left footers lining up for it here. Goalkeeper setting up only a three-man wall. This range, it's right on the cusp of three- or four-man wall. Here comes the shot right into that wall. Hits someone up high. They're still on it here, FC United. Trying to play it across. Defender did some good work to knock it away. Trying to scoop it through now. Les Elephants were defending in numbers, and they've survived that attack, and they're looking to counter here. That's a nice transition ball up the field. A defender falls down. Here comes the attack now. They have some support arriving. Dancing on the ball, playing it back, but a midfielder recovers, and he's won himself a foul. Les Elephants were looking to transition quickly, and the defender almost fell right over the ball, which threw off the attacker and really slowed down the forward move. You can see here early on, not a whole lot of time to be had on the ball, as players are being closed down quickly, and there's another one right there. I think that's a foul, but no, the referee's going to play advantage. Well played. Now FC United have won back the ball, but you can see very little time had on the ball early on. We'll see if that continues as legs and minds start to get tired late in the first half and then into the second half. This is some nice work here from FC United as they look to break down the flank. And one too many moves there as the foot was put in and the tackle was won. Taking a look there at the FC United bench on the right side of your screen, you can see a couple of subs. Not as many as they usually have. They've usually got quite a few reserves to pick from. I think I only saw maybe 3 or 4 there sitting on the bench. The sun is not shining at the moment, which favors the two teams, as it can usually get pretty hot here on the field at Percival Molson Memorial Stadium. This one stays in play. And did it hit the side of the goal, or did the goalkeeper get a piece of it? It looks like it hit the side of the net. And that's a few times where FC United have gotten to the byline and just been able to cut in there. It's very awkward for goalkeepers and defenders to defend a move like that when they're running laterally to your goal, almost along your goal line. Leaves some tough decisions to be had. I'd have to say FC United looking just that bit more dangerous moving forward, and they have another opportunity here. That was a nice ball out to the far side. One-on-one here. Off a defender, high in the air, bouncing ball. Loose ball, and it's into the back of the net.
Goal for the team FC United.
Not dealt with properly by Les Elephants at the back, and eventually it was going to fall to an attacker, and he made no mistake putting it across the face of goal, but the real work was done earlier in the move as it was bouncing in the air. It wasn't like the defense were outnumbered. If anything, they maybe had an extra defender, but they couldn't get it away, and not even 10 minutes in, FC United get the early goal. We were expecting it to be a very even game. And now Les Elephants playing from behind as they have a couple of times already this season. We'll see how the team in white responds. looking for the long one over the top. Defense hops the route. And they clear it away again. No fooling around at the back for FC United. Les Elephants, a bit of a press here. They're going to try to bypass the midfield, but it's turned over. Referee letting them play here. He knows it's going to be a... Oh no, now he has pulled it up for an infraction against Les Elephants. And that was an opportunity wasted, as I think they surprised their own attackers by putting the ball in that quickly. Here you get a good view of Percival Molson Memorial Stadium. Over 20,000 seats in this venue, used by the Montreal Alouettes professional football team in the Canadian Football League. It's a double deck stand just behind us. You can't see it on camera, obviously. It's behind us. And also used, as you can see there, the logo on the field by the McGill University varsity teams for soccer, football, partially lacrosse, I think, and rugby partially as well. There's a nice through ball and just knocked away by a defender, but here's a chance for Les Elephants trying the shot. Not sure if that took a deflection or not, but it wasn't going on goal, and the goalkeeper gathers it easily. And there's a look at the former hospital there, just off to the left, as it's a nice area for this historic stadium and a good venue for the Premiership de Montréal. The Premiership was based out of this stadium for a number of years until they decided to leave to try out other facilities, notably at Collège Notre-Dame, just on the other side of the mountain. That's where the Premiership took place last year. That's a really nice through ball. A man loose in the middle as well, but it's too bad they're offside. And that will do it for that move. And then, of course, the final of the Premiership division last season was played at the Olympic Stadium, on the field just outside the Olympic Stadium. And quite a few fans turned out for that one. Ball sky high in the air. And it's controlled by Les Elephants, who have not shown that much moving forward yet today. Ball over the top, and they're offside again. One thing about FC United is they definitely take advantage of their chances. They're probably the most clinical team I've seen in the Premiership thus far this season. That's not to say they don't create a lot of chances as well, but whenever they get in front of goal, they seem to make no mistake. And all they needed was a little bit of an opening, as they had just about 5 minutes ago, a bouncing ball that wasn't dealt with, and they found the back of the net. And Les Elephants not happy with that foul as they went in for the ball. This one 40 yards away. Ball over the top. Loose man there, heading it back across the face of goal. Now it's in there, but it's going to be offside. You thought it was when you saw them lining up. It was a good finish, acrobatic stuff. But you just had a feeling that someone was ahead of the play. And that was the case right there. But maybe Les Elephants surviving a scare. Another ball that wasn't really dealt with. Nice long kick there, almost a goal kick, well into the other side of the pitch. Now Les Elephants trying to move forward. He's left the ball behind momentarily, however. Slicing and dicing here. Playing it through. They're onside. Trying to cut it back. It was one move too many. He's got it back, however. Really frantic defending here from FC United. And they've survived again. Nice team defense that time for the team in yellow. And then a flying header puts that ball out of play. There was just the makings of a half chance, maybe an opportunity for an open shot, but the defenders were courageous and never even let the shot get through. Maybe something else cooking here for Les Elephants, though. A man falls down, and he fell down because he was fouled. Referee just setting up the wall. We'll see what they decide to do with this free kick. A couple of men loose in the box. Left footer, that's well over the goal. As soon as it left the foot, you saw that one was definitely going to go over. And so it remains a 1-0 lead here in the 16th minute for FC United. That would have been a nice move, but the defense saw it all the way, and now they're taking advantage of a breakdown through the midfield here and running at the defense, but the pass forward went right into the feet of a defender. A couple of players there offside for Les Elephants. Yep, you can see from here he was off. Good physical turn on the ball. Clean one. Now he's closed down, playing it back. Looking to switch play. It's a nice long ball to the far side. Well controlled by the attacker. But then the defender recovers. They both fall down. And it's a foul against the attacking team, FC United. Les Elephants. A man bursting down that right side. It's a well-timed run and a well-timed ball, trying to cut it back. And a defender puts the foot in. And there was a foul at some point in that play. Looks like right now FC United, they're just winning the battle in the midfield and they have another ball forward here, but they're offside again. Offsides are becoming commonplace in this match. Another long ball up the field. And it's well out of play. Les Elephants struggling a bit in the midfield. They just can't seem to get the ball from their defense to their forwards, so there they were trying to bypass the midfield. It looks like they may have a formation with 3 attackers or at least wingers who are pretty aggressive. Maybe they could consider changing that just to create overloads in the midfield. That ball flicked through. There's a nice turn on the ball. It just seems like for Les Elephants, their lines are a bit far away from one another. The midfield, they're close to the defense so they can receive the ball from the defense, but then the strikers are so far away. As this ball over the top, well received by FC United. A great first touch. And the defender did enough to throw him off, but they have conceded a corner kick. That was a deft first touch off the long ball, and it nearly paid dividends for them. I believe that was Abkari who had the slick touch But they do have a corner out of it, and we'll see how FC United attack it here. Lots of communication out there in the boxes. They make sure they're all marked up. This one high, floating, now dipping down. Calls for a handball. The flags and the arms stay down, however. Now can Les Elephants counter, trying to use their pace down the far side. Some reinforcements arriving now. He's going to take it himself, try to create something here. But it was one move too many. And FC United recover possession. Nice give and go work there. But then the defense stands strong. It's just a defensive wall for FC United, preventing anyone from breaking through. And really, they have not had their goalkeeper make a really strenuous save today. In fact, well, he may have technically made a save off of a bouncing ball towards him, but hasn't really had to stop any serious attempt on goal. 22 minutes into this one. This one over the head of a defender. Back through the middle. Keeper off his line. And it's a great stop. They were offside anyways at some point. Goalkeeper was aggressive. He knew what he was doing. Did make the save. Not that it mattered. It's got to be about 10 or 12 offsides now in this match for both teams combined. Good press being put on here by FC United. If they can break through, Les Elephants might have something going here. But the ball too far ahead again. The midfield just seems to not be winning their battles, not able to combine with the forwards. Poor touch off the throw, and then here comes FC United trying to go right down the middle. Defender there, and he pokes it back to his own goalkeeper. And again, that man's offside, but the man running onto it right now isn't, so they can play on. Trying to cut around the defense. Looked like he may have had a step, but he moves it back. Trying to get it onto his right foot, but the defense did a very nice job forcing it away. And defending aggressively. Looks like they might have a long thrower here, judging by the way they set up. And there it is, going right in there towards the box. I may have seen a shove, but it's no matter because FC United cleared away. But only as far as that man right there. And it's then further knocked away. And a quick counter here for FC United as they move it forward. One-on-one here, trying to move to his left foot, but the defender forced him away. And then another good tackle to stop that attack. No subs thus far, 25 minutes in. And you can see there's just a bit more time on the ball. More time than we saw earlier in the match. A moment of indecision. But they work it away well. Some space to run down the flank. Defense laying off, and it was a strong and sure tackle. And he got all of the ball. You can see really a lot of space here between the lines for both teams. foul conceded now by FC United right on the halfway stripe. Ball into the box, hanging up there. Defender got his head to it. The defense has been pretty much impenetrable for FC United today. Now Les Elephants looking to change that, but again, the defense gets there. It's just a solid back four that do their job well. You don't see them run into the attack too much, but that's not a horrible thing. Ball over the top. Onside is the call. Look out. Trying to dink the goalkeeper. It's over the goal. The defense thought they'd done enough to force it offside, but the assistant referee said they were on, and they tried to catch the goalkeeper off his line, but it went over the net. That's the best opportunity today for Les Elephants. It comes off of a tactical mistake, really, from the defense. And that's a good tackle one, but he did it illegally. Maybe 17, 18 minutes left in the first half. The lone goal of the game came in the 9th minute. FC United took advantage of the lack of a clearance from Les Elephants. Since then, it's been pretty even. A few chances either way, but there was a foul committed right there. Player staying down. And a yellow card issued to Les Elephants. And some attention being paid to the player who is still down on the field after that heavy challenge. The player looks well enough to continue with the match. And there's a free kick. 32 yards from goal. Again, a three-man wall. Ball struck in there, skips right in front of the goalkeeper. Those can be awkward sometimes, but the keeper sticks to the fundamentals. And now he's going to transition by throwing it out to the near side. Long ball, left footer. There's a big switch to the far side. That one knocked down and put through the middle. Botero off his line, and he gets it. That's a beautiful ball. Ooh, just offside. It looked very tight from here. But it was a well-played ball that would have spelled trouble for Les Elephants. They've given it away here in the midfield. And that was a foul in the build-up. It's going to be interesting to see if... Oh, and that's a mistake that they don't want to make. If Les Elephants can break through the back line of FC United that has looked so strong in the first half. You almost get the feeling that the way they're playing right now, one goal may be enough. Les Elephants putting it to the far side now as they look to move it up the field. No real dangerous runs being made forward. And the movement off the ball is so key. A lot of the time we see a player pass it and just say, okay, you deal with it. They don't want it back. Ball through the middle. And yep, they were offside. You could tell from here. It's getting almost comical now, the offsides, as both teams, well, more often than not, odds are they will be offside when they play a ball through. And they'll be trying to make a change next time up. Ball to the far side, controlled well. Where can the support come? That's a really nice run being made through, and they're going to find him. He's onside here, moving into the area. It's just off the camera. Sounds like it was stopped, but that was a really nice run made forward. Yep, Botero has it, so somehow it didn't end up in the goal, but that's what we were talking about before. A nice run from a bit deeper, definitely onside. He bumped into a defender on his way through, I think. And that was some good build-up there from Les Elephants. They'll want more of that to close out this first half. Still 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes to find an equalizer before they break for the half. Now stepping inside. He's absolutely surrounded, still going. And they've got it back here. Les Elephants, top of the box, putting it to the far side. Lots of space on that far side. Trying the cross in there. An acrobatic attempt. It's gone wrong. Partially cleared away, but Les Elephants have it back. FC United really in trouble here. Ball across. First time drive over the goal. He had some time to take a touch there, and ultimately it's a wasted opportunity. FC United were clawing there to sounds like one or both of the teams are trying to make a sub. Les Elephants have shown some good energy in the last couple of minutes, though. Is there a goal coming for them soon? Here comes FC United, though. And it's controlled by the goalkeeper. Look out, there's a press being put on here. And he's won it. Goalkeeper out of position. Here's a dangerous opportunity. Trying the shot. It was blocked. Another opportunity here. Good defense. Closed him down hard. And it was a mistake at the back line. Or at the back, we should say. That allowed them through. Les Elephants, their last few attacks have been dangerous ones. What can they get going here? Cutting it inside. Good ball movement. That player, the striker there, was going to be offside. Cutting in now. Looking for that final ball. Dancing through. Left-footed strike. Wide by about 7 yards. They're getting their opportunities now, though, Les Elephants. And now it sounds like a sub will be made.
Change for the team FC United. With the number 2, Amin Ben Musa, substitution for the number 29. And number 8, substitution for the number 9.
And so all of that for 2 substitutions as we're going to get back here. Under 10 to go now. As you can see, the sun starting to set on Molson Stadium in Montreal. Ball skips out of play. Is he signaling a throw-in or a corner kick? Can't quite see from this angle. Either way, it is FC United ball. Looks like it's a throw-in pretty close to the corner. High arcing header. Partially cleared by Les Elephants. Ooh, a giveaway. Nope, it was a heavy touch. And FC United get it back. Now Les Elephants with a couple of players caught up the field. Can FC United make them pay here? Nope, knocked away again as it's a defensive struggle now. We'll see if there's another goal in this one before the half. Team struggling to maintain possession or even complete a pass. There's one, and a nice run being made, but the defender is right in there throwing the tackle in.
Change for the team FC United with the number 15, substitution to the number 31.
No substitutions yet for Les Elephants as they're going to let their starters play out the match. Foul throw there. Or was it a... Yeah, it was a foul throw. Didn't go to the ball, he waited for it, but he's got a foul. The off-the-ball movement from both teams has really dropped in the last couple of minutes. Fatigue definitely setting in, as you see a lot more balls being played to feet rather than into the path of a rushing player. It's really going to be one player who still has the energy, who bursts forward, who could break through and have a real chance on goal. Here comes FC United. Les Elephants a bit slow to react, but they'll get it back now. And he's trying to usher it out of bounds. And he's done so successfully. Nice job of shielding that one. Les Elephants trying to figure out their tactics here, figure out what they can do to get a couple of more breaks on the FC United defense. That's a poor touch. He's won it back with a good clean slide tie. Oh, no. It looks from here like he got the ball. Maybe the studs were showing. I think that's what the referee's signaling, that he won the ball, but the studs were in a dangerous position. So FC United surrounding their player who's down, and then there's going to be a couple of players who will want to fancy their luck with this one. It's in an excellent position to try a shot. Oh yes, this is what they try on the training ground. And so the referee just signaling here that players are not allowed to break the wall. Still only a three-man wall here for Les Elephants. The goalkeeper wanting to see as much of the ball as possible. Left footer here to try it. Ooh, that one went all wrong. And it misses the net by several feet. And it's an opportunity wasted. Moving through the midfield. And now that pass right to the opposition. Driving forward now, Les Elephants. Looking to try to get the cross, and it's a good one. Header on! No, he didn't get all of it. It was more of a glancing header. That was a nice move, though, and a picture-perfect ball across right there for his teammate. But he just caught it with the wrong part of his head, and it was actually went out for a throw-in. But it was right there for them. Nice job attacking that ball in the air. And you can see Les Elephants, they can strike in the blink of an eye. So as long as they can keep it within one goal, they'll still have an opportunity to get a result. Ball to the far side is... no, it's not kept in. We just almost sold his teammate short, and it's back to this near side, but it's not kept in bounds. One last sub before the halftime break.
FC United with the number 21, substitution to number 22.
Nice ball through to run onto, but the defender gets there. I think he actually banked it off of his opponent. He did. So it's a goal kick. Only a few seconds remaining in this first half. And then the teams will go for the halftime break. Clearance up rather than out. And that will do it for the opening 45. A 1-goal lead for FC United. It came in the 9th minute. They took advantage of their opportunity, but this one far from over as Les Elephants are keeping it close and playing hard. We'll be back for the second half in just a moment.
FC United 1, Les Elephants 0. À la fin de la première minute,
There's the whistle, and we're back underway for the second half. I would be surprised if the 1 goal that came in the 9th minute for FC United is the only goal that we have in this game. Graham Naismith with you on the commentary from Percival Molson Memorial Stadium in Montreal, Canada. The sun starting to disappear ever so slowly, and will be in darkness for the latter stages of this match. Really adds some good ambiance to the game when that happens. And that ball was still rolling, so the referee pulls it back. The rules are clear. The ball must be stopped before they can restart play. And again, yeah, it was still rolling. Ball looking over the top. Oh, the defenders were caught in two minds. Here's a chance. There's the opportunity. And it's blocked away. Oh boy, a real opening there. The FC United backline was so good throughout the first half. Almost impenetrable. But they had a real mistake there. And it was a chance at the top of the box. But Les Elephants could not find an equalizer. But now they're setting up a free kick. They've started this second half strong. And the referee will count out the steps here. And again, I don't know what's going on here. And yep, that's the correct decision from the referee. He's got an issue of caution there. I don't know what is up with Les Elephants, but they seem so eager to get things started. And they were playing the rolling ball. They haven't waited for the referee's whistle. I don't know what is going on here, but it has not been a good look for the team in white. And I don't disagree with the decision by the official whatsoever. In that case, it's enough is enough. It's gotten a bit silly in the last 2 minutes or so. Now the whistle is blown, and now they may put it in play. Ball up there, headed away, and this player lets it roll out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Les Elephants. FC United with a lot of players behind the ball here. And they'll have some more defending to do, as there was a push or a shove of some sort. So it's going to be a de facto corner kick here, depending on where it's placed, for Les Elephants. Oh no, it's not really like a corner kick. It's a bit further out than that. But they'll have an opportunity to rise to this one. We can see 5 players getting ready to make their presence felt in the box. And there it is with the kick in there. High up there for the header. It goes wide, and it's going to be a goal kick. And a player for Les Elephants is staying down. That's always a bit concerning, as there wasn't a collision that I saw. It may just be on the landing, and unfortunately our camera He's going to pivot off screen. Or no, he's still on screen. It looks like he's back to his feet. Always a bit concerning when someone goes down after a landing like that. But it looks like he'll be okay to continue. Goal kick sent short to the far side of the field. Kicked up through the middle. No yellow jerseys able to get on it. And there was a pullback, so it's a foul. A stop-start beginning to this second half. That's going to favor FC United, really. Although I think it's too early to start killing off the game, and I think they know that. They're not trying to play ultra-defensive or slow things down, as they'll want another goal, I assume. And based on the way they are playing, they could realistically expect to get that. Then again, Les Elephants looking to break through themselves. Free kick lofted up over there, and there's no one home, and the goalkeeper will go for a run after it as it rolls off towards the fence on the right side there. And just there you could hear some encouragement from the sideline of Les Elephants, but it's FC United who are breaking through here. A slide tackle put in, and it was well placed. Oh my goodness. And that would have been some sort of a blooper. It was a clearing attempt that deflected off of one of the attackers of FC United as he was putting the press on, and it wasn't too far away from the bottom corner of the net. Just enough to have the hearts go in the throats for a split second there. And the ball's back in the FC United half of the field, holding it up there on the sidelines. And still in play down there, but now the referee whistles for a foul. FC United are in some trouble here. There's a good press being put on, but it's all the way back to their defender who pegs it up the field. A little shove in the back there. Ooh, I think maybe FC United would have wanted the advantage, but it will be called back, and they'll play it through the midfield, looking to switch the play. Instead, they go right down the middle. It's over the head of a defender. Looking to run on. He's got some good support with him, and he'll use it through the middle of the park. FC United doing a nice job backing up this play. And they'll maintain possession instead of forcing it. Maybe try to switch it once more. That's exactly what he's going to do. That's a really well-placed ball. Right back gets in there to keep it in play, and he steps inside of his defender. Flag goes up for the foul on Les Elephants. Nice move of attack there for FC United as they got it up the field. They didn't like what they saw, so they brought it back, swung it around. Attractive football from the team in yellow, and they've got a free kick for their efforts. There's the free kick taken. It's a high one. Goalkeeper easily grabs that one and rolls it out. Now a break on. They've got some numbers moving forward. That's a really nice run being made through. Some trouble for the back line here. Left-footed drive! Just wide of the goal. Very, very fast and almost lethal counterattack from Les Elephants. It was a good opportunity, a good shot to take. The goalkeeper was beaten, but it looks like he had his angles covered well enough to force the shot to go wide. Ricardo Botero, the veteran goalkeeper between the sticks for FC United, spent a good long time with Cafeteros, which were a team primarily of Colombians who were playing in the Canadian Corporate Soccer League, and they did have a team in the Premiership division last year. I believe they just missed the playoffs, so they did have some encouraging results. In fact, they were the only team to hand a loss to FC Jazz during the regular season, and Jazz were pretty much perfect with the exception of that loss and with the exception of the final game against Peaky Blinders. And now a player goes down for Les Elephants. Looks like he's okay to get back to his feet. It was just a blow-by a opposition player. Throw in down the line. Well won, but then it's unfortunate for Les Elephants as he steps on the ball and it ends up rolling out. Ten minutes gone in the second half, and we're still looking for our second goal of the match between these two sides in the Premiership de Montréal. And really, based on the first 10 minutes of the second half, you can't really pick who will be the team to get that next goal. FC United, some really nice ball movement. Then they try the long ball, and the defenders are going to be favored to win those ones. Have the forwards outnumbered. And now the goalkeeper clears it away. It'd be interesting to see the passing success rate of either teams with their long passes. That's what they've been looking for. Here comes FC United again, but they're outnumbered in the midfield. The midfield play of Les Elephants defensively has gotten much better, and that's a smart move to get around a defender. Les Elephants breaking forward once more. Stopping up, passing it, looking to get it back. A well-placed run. He's onside. There's a man loose near the penalty spot as they bring it around in the box. Trying to get it in there, lays it off. There's the drive, and it's a really well-worked goal. The flag stays down. It's 1-1. Well-deserved from Les Elephants. It was passive defending at best from FC United as they just watched them dribble around the box. Not sure if that was an intentional layoff or not, but it was a very good finish. No mistake into the roof of the goal. And Les Elephants finally have their breakthrough. It was well worked offensively. And now there's a player who's hobbled for FC United. Looks like he'll be okay to continue, but this game has come to life now. It's 1-1, and it's still anybody's game. All 3 points still up for grabs. With two teams like this, it's only appropriate that we had an equalizer. And he just had the sense, really throughout the game, that relatively early opening goal was not going to be the only goal of the match. So how will Les Elephants respond? Will they be able to keep going? Putting some pressure on up there. And we were just commenting as they broke through, their midfield play has improved in this second half. It seems like, I don't know what kind of a tactics or personnel change they made. There's a left-footed drive. It was going wide. Blocked anyways. And they'll try to go for another counter-attack here as they're running up with some real pace. Just out of the view of our camera, and the defense did enough to take that one away. And now they're looking to launch a counter of their own. Nice bit of ball movement there. Some one-touch work. Oh, that's one. They got a bit fancy, and now here we go again. Les Elephants back and forth action with these two teams now. Man coming back was onside. Now switching it. It's a bullet out to this near side. Really nice control there from the right back who's pushing up. And he's beat his defender, putting it in there. Oh! Awkward for the goalkeeper as he was going towards his post. It took a deflection off of the defender, actually. And it's out for a corner kick. Les Elephants absolutely flying after their goal. And there'll be a substitution made here.
With the number 10, substitution for the number 2.
So there's the sub for FC United. They'll get on there, and he's got a corner to defend straight away. There's the cross in there. Goalkeeper was in the vicinity. Not sure if he's the one who got it or if it was one of the defenders, but it is pushed away. Les Elephants have to be weary of a counter-attack here. And they've swarmed that player and forced it out of bounds. Actually, they've won the throw for themselves. Still another half hour to go, and it should be an interesting half of football from Percival Molson Memorial Stadium in Montreal. That ball walking the tightrope, but it stays in play, say the officials. Keep in mind, not sure if I mentioned it, we're playing with the yellow lines. The white football lines don't mean anything as they put it to this near side. Nice fake there. Cutting it back in, but a midfielder dropped into the perfect position to take it away. And now they're trying to counter themselves, FC United. Les Elephants matching them for pace. It's a really nice ball in there. He's at an awkward angle trying the shot. It hits the side netting and goes wide. It was going to be an awkward shot across his body. And he struck it pretty well, actually. Not a bad attempt. You can just see that a bit more certainty in the midfield for Les Elephants. They've got some players dropping off. They just seem to have closed the gaps between their defense and their forwards, which allows them to move through with much more ease. Again, not sure if they've brought on some new players or at the half gone over their tactics. That's a nice run being made. The ball's right to him, and he's done really well to control it. Coming at here, trying a left-footed shot. Always rising over the goal. It was bouncing, and he got under it. But not a bad run at an angle like that. I don't think he got the ball exactly where he wanted it. I think he wanted it more in front of him into space. And instead it was kind of blasted at him at knee height, and he did control it pretty well. So another sub being made here for FC United. I don't recall Les Elephants having made a sub yet. And they may not have. Well, of course, they may have made one at halftime, but I don't recall them stopping play to make a sub. And here comes FC United. They got a man bursting into the box. Trying to flick it on. Getting it back across the face of goal. Look out. This is an opportunity for a volley. He controls it. Laying it off. Good shot, but he did not get all of it, and he slices it wide. In the 7-a-side game, which is 6 versus 6 plus 2 goalkeepers, that's the way they work it a lot. They always want to try to get the ball to the top of the box to try to have as much of the net to shoot at as possible, and very similar work that FC United just did there. They worked it well to the top of the penalty area, a lot of net to shoot at, but that shot was sliced and went way off into the distance. Player falls down. Play right on, says the official. So as I was saying, we're using the yellow lines. You can see the center circle there. In the field, it's marked in white lines for Canadian football, but the soccer field is just a bit wider. So when we pivot to this near side, you'll see there's maybe a yard or two of extra space as the ball's floated in there. And further helped away by FC United. A giveaway. There's a man loose through the middle. They're going to find him. The flag stays down. Goalkeeper off his line. Defender recovers and forces him away, and that's ferocious defending, throwing himself in there. He's conceded the corner, but considering the position they were in a few seconds ago, he'll be happy with that, I'd suspect. And there you can see just at the bottom left, just the extended field a bit. As the sun is really setting now and we're under the lights at Molson Stadium. Ball swung in over everyone's head. There's a man on the far side who will get it under, however. Bumped off the ball. They bumped together again. FC United have possession. And they've still got possession down there. Moving it across, goalkeeper out there. And he calculated his move, outdid the goalkeeper. Looks like they were actually offside. But it was a calculated risk to leave his area like that to cut down the angle. Not that it would have mattered as the player was offside. Les Elephants bursting forward again. Slide tackle. They were unhappy with something there in the defending. So it's going to be a free kick. I think Les Elephants maybe would rather playing this short instead of going long with it. And that's what they'll do, just trying to keep possession. That's a really well-worked ball. They've got their width now, Les Elephants. Putting it back through the box, up in the air, off. Was that the crossbar? Yes, it was from the looks of things, or it just went wide. Didn't get a great look at it, but it was really well-worked off of that free kick. And whatever the case, it did not find the back of the net. Here comes another opportunity. Moving it forward. That's a rather soft foul. I thought he won the ball. But it's going to be a direct free kick. Really good spot to try and attempt on goal here for Les Elephants. This is where you line up. I think I said earlier, this is exactly where you line up in training. Right on the hash marks. Excellent opportunity for a right footer to curve it over the wall. Looks like everyone from FC United is back to defend. They're going to put four on the wall. And they're actually going to put a player on the goalpost here. And it's in! The goalkeeper and the defender rooted to the spot as it's a left-footed free kick bent around the wall and in. The goalkeeper and the defender miscommunication there, and it nestles itself in the back of the net. And Les Elephants have flipped the script in the span of 22 minutes as they now have the 1-goal lead. We remarked that the goalkeeper had a defender stand on the post, which is a bit unorthodox, I think. You see it sometimes. A bit unorthodox for a direct free kick, we should say. And it didn't really work out because they were caught in two minds. And the goalkeeper never even moved, and the defender moved out of the way. And by the time they'd figured out what had happened, they were already sending the ball back to the center spot. So Les Elephants feeling really good about themselves, and they'll be pressing for even more as whatever they changed at halftime, maybe it was just a motivational speech of some sort, has really started to pay dividends for the team in white as they won the ball back here. And they're going to break through with it, trying the long ball. Wide open on this near side, but he's offside. He couldn't hold up his run. They're really having their way down this near side. The forward on this near side really spreading wide, using his width. And whoever's on the left side of defense for FC United having a hard time keeping up, as they would have been through right there if it wasn't for the offside. The defense looked truly impenetrable for FC United in the first half. Just a brick wall back there. But they've been broken down a few times. Still 20 minutes to go in this one. FC United far from out of it. But Les Elephants will definitely be looking to extend their lead. Moving inside, lots of space on the ball for him as he moves it forward, looking to put it across here. Loose ball at the top of the box, and it's a weak attempt with the left foot, and the goalkeeper doesn't even use his hands, he uses his feet. Whoa, a definite push in the back. And they're going to start it right away. FC United are putting up the middle of the field, no one home. And Les Elephants, they've given it away here. Can FC United make them pay? Giving it away in your own third of the pitch. Never a good idea, and they're going to keep possession with a throw-in. Trying to turn on it and trying the shot, but the goalkeeper right there. Good fundamental goalkeeping. And he's going to whip it out here. Nice bit of football that. He's at an awkward angle for a shot. And it's nice to be in the box, but when you're at that angle, it's really hard to build anything. Slide tackle in, well timed, won the ball. And a quick throw in taken by Les Elephants. But was it a foul throw or was it actually initially FC United's? In any case, it is their throw-in. There's a long one, almost finding its way into the box. And a shove is called. And oh, this is interesting now. A shove called against Les Elephants. Pretty much right on the edge of the box. Let's see what FC United can do with this set piece. Are they going to try to play it in or maybe try to, it's not the worst decision here to play it back to number 32 or 31 or 32 there, standing more or less on the 20-yard line. Play it back. Oh, we'd have a really, really good look at goal. One touch. Instead, they are going to play it in. And it's knocked away by a defender and further cleared away. Now trying to counter, but defender puts his foot in there.
Change for the team Les Elephants with the number 7, Ange Kwaku, to the number 21, Ryan Alab.
So there you hear the sub for Les Elephants, the first one in which they've actually stopped play. They could have made changes at halftime, of course, but
Change for the team Les Elephants with the number 18, Kader Bamba, to the number 13, Edgar Yves Agoli.
so Kwaku comes out and two new players go in as here comes FC United, and they'll get a corner kick. Still very much in this game. Corner kick, they'll get an in-swinger putting it in. Lots of players committed forward. High up in there, goalkeeper off his line, punches it, misses it, dives on it, and then he'll smother the ball. For a brief moment there, the goalkeeper was caught in no man's land without the ball, but he did as any good keeper would do, recovering it. Now he's going to sit down, and has he hurt himself in his attempt? Goalkeeper, fortunately, okay to continue, as he has been a bright spot, certainly for Les Elephants. Very sure back there of himself. And now a physical play there. The man was falling down. That was his sandwich between those two. I was just going to say, it looked like he was sandwiched between those two players. You can't really pick one who was more at fault than the other, but there was a yellow card issued. A team warming up in the end zone there. Can't really tell which team it is in the Premiership de Montreal. Might be Club Soccer Montreal 67. They wear white uniforms. As they're setting up this free kick. A bit far away to attempt a strike, but you never know. That one played in, skips right into the goalkeeper's arms. And they're looking to transition quickly. They've got some pace here. Flicking it on. Onside is the call. Putting it back across the face of goal. Goalkeeper had to be very brave to throw himself out there, as if he was a split second off, he would have gotten a boot right into, well, some part of his body. And now Les Elephants, if they can time this right, they'll be through. But it wasn't a well-placed pass, and it was right to the feet of a defender. Although the team warming up behind the goal could also be LGQV, another team that's been around quite a while in the Premiership division. Les Elephants, they look dangerous moving forward, but that was a very nice tackle. Won the ball and transitioned it away. Nice turn on the ball. Some good team defense being played by Les Elephants as they kept their shape, kept their style of play. Or not style of play, system of play, I should say. We're about to enter the last 10 minutes of the match. Can Les Elephants keep the energy up and keep the defense up? Ball bouncing through. Cleared away right to another FC United player. He won't be able to keep it in, though. Les Elephants, they've really elevated their level in the second half. Noticeably so, especially in the midfield. Their defense working well. FC United have had some chances. It hasn't been a perfect defensive performance in the second half, but it's been good enough, and they've gotten the 2 goals. It's important that they keep going, though, and if they don't feel like they can keep going, that they at least keep their shape. Long ball over the top. Bouncing around there, maybe a sign of desperation for FC United as they're just looking for the long ball. And they're going to be on it here. Moving it towards the middle. That's certainly a foul. This really makes things interesting now. Completely missed the ball. Took out the man. And now, from 20 yards away, a direct free kick. Certainly a shooting opportunity. Maybe even a bit too close if they want to dip it over the wall. If the goalkeeper sets up his defense correctly, there won't be a whole lot of daylight to shoot at. But we'll see if they can catch lightning in a bottle right here. The official directing where the wall needs to be. 4-man wall. There it is. Oh, it's gotten through. The goalkeeper got down, but he couldn't keep it out. And they've evened the score, 2-2. Another twist and turn in this match. Did that one actually get through the wall, perhaps? The goalkeeper got down. He stopped it, but then it somehow squeaked through, and it's 2-2. What resilience from FC United. When the second goal went in, it would have been very easy for them to just drop their level and pack it in and say, well, they came back on us. But now, with 10 minutes, this could be a ferocious end to this match. Buckle up. It's white knuckle time for both teams. Let's see which team can persevere through. The last 10 minutes, this is where so many of these matches are decided. Which team has the energy to keep going, the endurance. FC United full of life now with that goal. And a player is down for Les Elephants. He's conceded the foul, but he's down in a heap. That free kick, it was a left-footed try. Excuse me, it was a left-footed try. It didn't get especially high, which is why I'm led to believe that it somehow got through the wall and surprised the goalkeeper, which partially explained his mistake by letting it through. And this player from Les Elephants staying down. And now a sub being made for
With the number 13, substitution to the number 7, Ange Kwaku.
So Kwaku comes back on the field. And the player who was down looks to be okay. There's still the matter of this free kick. So, dueling free kick goals in the second half. One for Les Elephants that gave them the lead, and then FC United tied it up with a set piece. This one chipped in. Oh, it's loose! And it's a goal! The flag stays down! And FC United have come all the way back. Les Elephants completely switched off. Let's take another look here. They were just standing and watching. They were expecting it to be offside. And it could have been any number of players in yellow who took that opportunity. And wow, what a second half to this match. 2 lead changes, and FC United are back in the lead. Some controversy as Les Elephants thought something was amiss. But now they find themselves down by 1. Just 5 minutes ago, they were up by 1, and it looked like they had the match in their control. Don't take away from the finish. It was acrobatic. And the goalkeeper would have had to put in a special effort to stop it. So now it's 3-2. What a game this is. And it's not over either. There's still some time. This one headed on. Or it was just a deceiving angle. It was actually headed to this near side and cleared away. Now, Les Elephants, they just have to throw the kitchen sink at them. Bodies fly. Les Elephants have the ball. This one put up the field all the way back to the goalkeeper. So FC United showed some good resilience after they went down by a goal. Now can Les Elephants do the same? Good turn on the ball, but now FC United have the luxury of just throwing a whole bunch of players into their defensive third and just clogging things up. As the time is ticking down here. Thrown in towards the box. FC United trying to avoid conceding a penalty at all costs, or excuse me, avoid conceding a corner kick at all costs, I should say. They also don't want it to hop up and catch a hand. Long ball forward. This one turning into a foot race. Les Elephants win it and put it back to the goalkeeper. Well worked. Instructions coming in from the sidelines telling the players to get up. 50-50. Well won by the left back, and he's sent a player down to one knee in the process. Just trying to figure out where the throw-in is being taken from. That ball stays in play. Ooh, yep, no, that's the right call. The assistant referee right on the scene, and he saw it just pop over the line. FC United just trying to kill off this game now, and it'd be a really encouraging comeback victory for them. Throw down the line. Coming away with their FC United, but not before they concede a foul. Les Elephants looking to play quickly here. Long ball launched up the field. That's their best course of attack now, with time running down on this match. Oh, there's a foul, so here we go. Get everybody up now for this free kick. May as well have the goalkeeper take it, really. 35 yards away. Too far away to try a shot, you'd think. It's got to go into the box, and you have to hope for a bounce. The referee stopping things to ask for distance. And so here we go. What are they going to do with this free kick? It's actually going to be an attempt towards goal. The goalkeeper got down. He wasn't sure of himself, and he parried it away for a corner kick. Now's when you get everybody up into the box. It's going to be a very crowded penalty area. It's going to be who can rise above here. And maybe, if you're lucky enough, the ball bounces up to catch a hand or something. There's the corner high in there to rise onto. It's loose! Bouncing around, the goalkeeper jumps onto it. The official was satisfied with how things went there, said nothing amiss. And now we tick down to 1 minute to go. We'll see if our official, Igor Harhu, decides to add too much time. Botero clears his lines. It's Les Elephants who touched it, but they touched it out of bounds. And now FC United will definitely be taking their time with this throw-in. We are on the cusp of hitting 90 minutes in this topsy-turvy match. And the goalkeeper, he spilled it, and then he's back on to gather it. Trying to build here and dribble it up. Some nice passing. They're going to have trouble bypassing that low midfield block, though. And FC United have won it back. Trying to push it forward. We're now into added time as we've reached the 90. A player staying down, and they're going to stop it. And you wonder how much more time is on the watch of Mr. Harhu. And with this injury, you'd think that FC United pretty much have killed off the game. I'd be surprised if we'll be able to restart with any good amount of time left. Maybe just enough time for a blast up the field and try to run onto it. But FC United, they've really shown a lot today, coming back from being a goal down after they'd lost their 1-goal lead. Les Elephants right now just hoping that they'll get another opportunity on the ball. So the player makes his way off the field, and they're just going to have to negotiate this drop ball now. And they have to figure out what they're doing with the ball, as there are no more contested drop balls. And FC United take possession. Pressing the goalkeeper here. Punted up the field. It stays in bounds. And FC United have possession. That really should about do it for this match. Sprung out wide, and they're just content to kill the game off here. A long ball forward. It's going to bounce through to the goalkeeper, and they've got to just send it long at this point. We didn't get all of that kick, however. He got under it, and it's only going to go not even far past the 45-yard line, and that will do it. A good comeback victory for FC United, and Les Elephants left searching for answers after that one. Thank you for joining us. My name is Graham Naismith. We'll see you next time.